What's up YouTube, Tanner Thomas here. The reason that we're doing this type of vlog is because the St. Louis weekend that we were gonna have got rescheduled for later in the year. So I asked you guys to ask me questions, and yeah, that's what we're doing here. So let's get into it. All right, so for the first question here, we have favorite energy drink from VV Kim 03. Well, that is a great question, and I got it right here. It is the C-Bomb Pink Lemonade, and I got it just for this. So that's just beautiful. It's only 100 milligrams of caffeine, so it's literally just a cup of coffee. Love the flavor, love what it does. Absolutely amazing. I thought it was a good question to get going because I've been really wanting this. Question number 2 from Jest_K0982. What's it like being a party animal? Because honestly, it seems freaking awesome. And you know what? I'm glad it seems like that because it is awesome. Party animal life is literally the best life. We are always the underdog, being the visiting team, which makes everything so much harder to win the ball game. Obviously, the party animals, we're going on our headliner tour here very soon, and that means that we will be able to have the home team, have our own show, everything along those lines. But this first half of the season, we've been the away team, which is such a disadvantage. And it just makes everything harder being the away team, to be honest, because if we score 0 runs and the Bananas or whoever is the home team scores 1 run, they automatically win that inning. It puts a lot of pressure on the party animals and being on the away team, but very looking forward to being the home team here in the future. We are just so much cooler in my opinion, and I absolutely love the party animals. Party animals for life. We have from Ollie Schneider. What was your favorite ballpark to play in? Recently, I have a competitor. My favorite ballpark throughout my entire career probably has been Philadelphia Phillies ballpark. That place was absolutely electric. That was like our biggest MLB park. I believe it still is right now, but that was 55,000, I believe. But yeah, Phillies, that was just an awesome city, awesome just atmosphere to be in. The fans were super engaged. The party animals won. A lot of factors go into that, but Phillies was probably my number 1, but my close number 2, which we played in recently, was probably the Atlanta Braves stadium. That stadium was absolutely awesome too. Atlanta is just an awesome city. Crowd was super engaged. Party animals, we split with them. We split with the Bananas. Bananas won the first game. We won the second game, but absolutely electric atmosphere, and they were awesome people. And it's really right down the street from where I grew up. So I wasn't a Braves fan growing up, but being in an MLB park closest to my home, that really did mean a lot to me also. All right, question number 4 from It's Def Not period Ava. Do you like any other sports? I do. I love pretty much all sports, to be honest, but I grew up playing baseball, of course, basketball. I played 1 year of football, tackle football at least. I played a lot of flag football, a little bit of tennis, a little bit of swimming, but as a whole, I do love all sports. My probably second favorite sport to play is basketball, but my second favorite sport to watch is football. I was also pretty good at basketball and pretty decent at football, but football was definitely not for me. I had no idea how to tackle, so I don't know what I was doing out there, but it is a super fun sport. I really do love all sports. All right, question number 5 from ML Hutch 22. What would you suggest a younger high school baseball player to increase their success? So it really does depend on the player, and there can be a lot of different ways to increase your success rate on the baseball field. But what I can tell from nowadays for travel ball and the youth of baseball is that all these kids are getting so down on themselves while playing a game of failure. So you really can't look at the failures as a loss. You really have to look at the failures as a learning curve. The biggest advice that I can give for someone to increase their success rate is to enjoy what you're doing. You can't get too down on yourself on a game that's built around failure. You're not supposed to succeed 9 times out of 10. You're not even supposed to succeed 8 times out of 10. Your Hall of Fame numbers are when you're succeeding 3 times out of 10, which absolutely is so frustrating in the game of baseball. So what you really want to do, you want to make sure that you're enjoying yourself out there. You're enjoying your time with your teammates. You're enjoying the game of baseball. I'm not saying to go out there and start dancing and just messing around. No, I'm saying enjoy your time with your teammates. Enjoy the game that you are playing right then and there. Baseball is a really hard game. So you really do have to just enjoy the little things like the rides to the ballpark, the long days at the ballpark when you have 3, 4, maybe even 5 games at a travel tournament. And also as a parent, you want to make sure that your kid is having a great time. You don't want to go out there and start yelling at your kid for striking out, because you strike out all the time. They're gonna fail a lot, and the last thing that you need to do is to get onto your kid for failing in the sport that is built around failure. But at the end of the day, you just want to make sure that your kids are just having a great time out in the ballpark, because that's really what it's all about. All right, question number 6, Jedia_Mitchell, favorite part of banana ball? Really good question right there, but I would say that my favorite part of banana ball is the barrier that we have knocked down between fans and the ball players. As ball players, we are out there trying to get everyone engaged. We want everyone to be dancing our walk-ups. We want everyone to be singing along with all the songs. We want to be able to sign all of y'all's stuff. So realistically, we can't sign everyone's stuff, but we do our best. And I'd probably say that's my favorite part, trying to make everyone's experience the best experience. All right, question number 7 from Sweet P Jess. How do you keep yourself positively grounded on both win days and hard days? So I'm guessing those hard days are lost days, but once again, I think that the fans really do help with the hard days / lost days, because when you win, obviously you're at the top of the world and nothing's wrong with anything. But the hard days / the lost days, I would probably say whenever we go outside and we start signing autographs, taking pictures, no one asks you how good you did that day. Everyone just wants to meet you in person. That helps me flip the switch between performance mode and just being a human being. And I think you guys as fans, seeing us as human beings, not just a ball player, that really does help. So whenever we're outside, that's the flip of the switch for me personally. And it really does help on those lost days for sure. All right, question number 8 from Alexis_W820. Is there a certain number of trick plays you're shooting for this season? I wouldn't say there's a specific number that I'm shooting for. I just know my personal best ever, I believe, is 10 trick plays in a season. So I'm really honestly just trying to double that at least. I'm just trying to break my own personal record. If I get 11 this next year, I'm super happy, but I want to absolutely blow my old record out of the water. I'd probably say 20 if I had to put a number on it, but I realistically want to blow my old record out of the water. All right, question number 9 from Kylie_girl14. What's your favorite trick play? My favorite trick play, honestly, hasn't been done before. And I don't want to say what it is because I want the first time to be the first time that everyone sees it in the world. So I'm gonna hold on to that until I actually do it. But my favorite trick play that has been done for me personally is probably just behind the back or underneath the leg, because I've gotten good at it and it looks super smooth and they're super fun to me. So probably behind the back or underneath the leg. Stay tuned for the new trick play. All right, question number 10. Would you rather be able to run 100 miles an hour or fly at 20 miles an hour? You know, flying seems super cool, but 20 miles an hour I feel like is not fast enough, to be honest. So I would probably rather go 100 miles an hour running on the ground. So I am scared of heights, so that doesn't help the flying situation, but I feel like going 100 miles an hour while running, I think that is super cool. I do want to say one more thing about banana ball and the youth baseball. The whole thing that banana ball, that we're trying to prove, is that you can have fun and play the game of baseball. So the game of baseball has also been here way before us and will be here long after us. So enjoy your time while you get to play the game of baseball, because that's really all that matters. Yes, everyone wants to be good. Yes, everyone wants to win, but you're not going to get that all the time in baseball. You're going to fail at baseball 7 times out of 10 at best. So enjoy the little things, because at the end of the day, baseball is just a game. But I appreciate you guys for asking all these questions. Thank you guys for watching. Remember to like and subscribe. Put down in the comments if you really do like these type of videos. I'm going to do my best to do it, but I'll see you guys next week. Have a good one. Peace.